Hello, I'm going to show you how to add and remove checkpoints from the Proxicloud Cloud system. Um, First of all, I'm going to show you the easier way, which is by going and scanning one of the tags you want to add. And I'm going to show you how to delete the tag right after. Um, but to do that, like I said, you're going to scan the tag, and then after you scan the tag with your reader, you're going to go into report on the left, click basic report. You're going to select the reader. In this case, I'll just select all so I can show it here. But in your case, you want to look for your specific reader on the route section here, and then you're going to copy this number right here, the one that says address card. Right click and copy. If not, you can do Control C on your keyboard if for whatever reason you can't see this. And then we're going to go back to the left here, click General Settings, and then we're going to go into Cart Setup. So in here, I'm going to click Add. If you have a group set up, you can assign it to a group. Otherwise, you can ignore this. We are going to copy the card ID number that we, or they're going to paste the card ID number we copied. And then address card is just going to be whatever you want. I'll just call it test for show. And then once you save it, it's going to ask if you want to do more. So this is great if you want to do multiples in one shot. Otherwise, in this case, I'm just going to stop here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the query type to name here, and I'm going to type out test for show to show you how we can delete one. So you've seen how you add a checkpoint. When you select here, we are now going to write it off. Gonna say, oh, record's gonna be removed. Just say yes, and boom, it is gone from the system. You can technically disable a checkpoint as well by doing that and clicking disable. That leaves it in like a unusable state, but just in case you want to keep it for archival purposes, write off completely removes it from the system in case you lost the checkpoint and you don't really care about having it there. Keep in mind you'll still be able to pull the reports, but just telling you the quick differences. So I'm going to show you now the second method. The removal process is always the same. This method here is to show you how you can actually go ahead and add it through the utility program in the system. So first of all, if you haven't done this, you're going to need to do this before we move on to the second method, which is click this download button. And then what it's going to do, it's going to download an installer. And you just go through the process. It's going to download a Patrol client, which is the utility tool here. Just go through the installer super easy. I'm not going to go through that in this video, but it's basically just opening it up from the download, clicking next a few times, and then just clicking finish. Once you do that, you're going to come back to this page, click the green Start Com button. You're going to see some sort of prompt on your side. It's going to ask if you want to allow changes or something like that. You just say yes. You may be you may get asked for a admin prompt. If so, I would recommend speaking to your IT to unblock or just run through the credentials so you can actually get in. But assuming all that's done, you're going to see a page like this. Now in here, what you're going to want to do is select the card registration button down here. And you notice that I have 12 different checkpoints. Normally speaking, you're only going to see the ones that you added or that you want to add to the system. You don't have to copy the number like any other format, which is why this may be a little easier if you don't want to do the basic report and copy. This one will just sort of detect the checkpoints that have been scanned but aren't part of your account, right? So all you got to do is name them, call it whatever you want, and then you just click the Save Card button. They will now be imported into your system. And again, you can delete them and add them as you want through this method. So these are the two different methods you have. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.